let's talk about the single leg RDL. This is one of my favorite lower body movements because it works on unilateral strength, that hip hinging movement pattern, and balance and stability at the same time. There's a few different ways you can do it. You can use dumbbells, kettlebells, or even body weight when starting out. You can use dumbbells in both hands. You can use one per side. Doesn't really change the exercise in any significant way. Let's set up for the exercise. So pick up your weight. It's going to hang either by your side or right in front of you. You're going to place all of the weight in your working leg, slight bend in the knee. Make sure your shoulders are retracted so your chest is out just a little bit. Make sure your core is tight so we're not arching or rounding at the back. Now from here, as you descend towards the floor, that weight is going to go straight down to the floor. Your leg is coming out behind you. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring and your glute here. You want to make sure your hips are as level to the floor as you can make them throughout the entire movement. So again, descending down towards the floor, just like this. Now to come back up, you want to make sure that you are pushing through your heel so long as you are still able to balance when you return to your starting position. So you should really be engaging your glute here, but make sure that we're not hyperextending at the top where you're pushing your hips forward out of alignment. The Romanian deadlift is a little more glute focused than a stiff leg deadlift, which is more hamstring focused. So when you are doing this exercise, it is okay that your knee is bending just a little bit as you descend towards the floor. Just be mindful that it does not become a squat. It is a hip hinging pattern, which means it's all in the hips moving horizontally behind us. Another thing to keep in mind, I find with most clients, the end range of motion typically is right below the knee. So just about when you get to this range of motion here, your hips are no longer able to move backwards. When you reach that point, if you were to keep going to the ground, the only way to accomplish that is either to bend way more at the knees, or you're bending and rounding at the spine, which places a lot of stress on that low back. So for most people, it's right below the knees, and then you return back up to your starting position. As with any sort of exercise, you want to make sure you're moving slowly and with control from start to finish so that you are getting the most out of the exercise and maximizing your time under tension. Now there is another way to do this exercise that I want to show you because there is value in it for a couple different reasons. One, it can be viewed as a regression. So if you are just starting out and want to use support with one side, that can just kind of take out the balance and stability of the exercise, which can help you learn the movement and get strong in that movement and that range of motion. So it can be good for practice. Another reason why I like to use this exercise, it's for advanced clients who really just want to focus on that strength in their single side. And so when you take out the balance and stability of the exercise, you're really just able to focus on the force production through that leg a lot more when you don't have so much to focus on.